we are going to be going over the Padme Amidala kit, which I'm pretty stoked, guys. I really, really am. This looks pretty awesome. We don't, or at least the last time I saw, we don't have an ETA for this. But let's face it, it's the 30th of what month of this? April, and we are likely going to be getting some kind of, I don't know. What's up, Roland T? We're going to be getting something for May the 4th. Is it this? I don't know. Is it double drops? Please, sweet merciful crap, let it be double drops. Because if you guys are like me in any way, these separatists are driving you crazy, right? This is my separatist faction right now. And my focus, and I feel like I'm glad that I did this, Guten Abend, K. Jungbauer. I'm assuming that's German. But here's the thing. I'm going after B2 and IG-10 mostly because of Padme's kit. And I'll tell you guys what I mean here in a minute. And if I'm wrong, please tell me because I want to be best for this. I want to be prepared for this. But this is my team right here, guys. I've got Grievous. I've got Asajj, both gear 12. Dooku is just, he's on the cusp, you know. I'm missing 2 pieces for Dooku, which, if the event starts today, it won't. But if it does start today, Sean Ragnar, thank you, my friend. And may I say, from your image, you look like Tormund Giantsbane. I've said that to only one other person in my entire life, and he fits the bill. Anyways, I gotta say that what we're doing here is this kit. I'm really stoked about it. I am. I like Padme. I gotta say that I'm a little disappointed it's not midriff Padme. I understand why, and even saying that makes me feel kind of creepy. But we're getting Padme, guys. Super freaking excited for this. And let's jump over to her kit. All right, now, first off, her leadership ability, right, is really an interesting one because, all right, let me bring it up real quick because, oh, come on. Her gear is disgusting. She is going to be a crazy difficult thing to gear up. Now, I'm also excited for it because she looks awesome, right? Also, guys, as the stuff mentions, I'm going to be playing Grand Arena. And as you guys know, I'm pretty terrible at Grand Arena. This is where I'm at now. I just have to beat him, which makes sense. So my attention is going to be divided. So, yeah, whatever. But, all right, let's jump on. Her kit, right? Her leadership ability. Where did it go? All right. First off, 2 Zetas, right? A legendary kit with 2 Zetas. Kind of excited for her because, I don't know, I feel like we've been using so many Zetas lately that it's nice to only be back down to only needing 2. Okay, first is Unwavering Courage. Now, this is a cool ability. Light side allies have plus 50% max health, and while they have protection up, they resist all debuffs and can't be critically hit. So, right there, that's pretty friggin' sweet, right? The non-critically hit part. And the additional crap comes afterwards. Or comes with it. At the start of their turn, Galactic Republic allies dispel protection up buffs on themselves, gain 1 stack of courage for each 5% protection up. Dispelled this way, right? So if it's dispelled, you get, a stack of courage. The stack of courage, it's not as complicated as a lot of the other kits, but it's still kind of complicated. All right. So courage can't be copied or dispelled, which kind of sucks when you're going against it, or prevented. Okay? So you won't be able to prevent courage with protection up. You will be able to prevent protection up, but it's going to be crazy difficult, right? When damaging the target enemy with an attack, for each 5 stacks of courage, dispel 5 stacks of courage and deal damage equal to 40% of target's max health. When you're going up against characters like Grievous, that's going to be a lot. When you're going up against like tanks and other, healthy tunes, it's going to be a lot. So, again, when it comes to the actual event, one thing that I'm going to be looking to do is try and prevent protection up as much as we possibly can, right? So that means ability blocks. That means I think target lock does that. There's a lot of stuff that's available that can, I don't know, man. Yeah. Base speed is a question that's being asked. Let me bring it up. Yes. Her base speed is 170. Holy crap. That's a lot. She will be one of the easier ones to get super high. Now, what's interesting, though, is this unique, right? I both like and don't like this because... Okay, so I'll just read it and go into it. Light side allies have a plus 50% health, max health, and while they have protection up, they resist all debuffs and can't be critically hit. So again, I think the concept is we have to figure out a way to stop her and others from getting the protection up, right? Is she squishy like Palp? I don't have an answer to that. Galactic Republic, I think she could be, but I think it'll depend on what team she's going up against. Obviously, at the start of each turn, Galactic Republic allies dispel protection up buffs on them and gain 1 stack of courage. I read this already, right? That's the leadership ability. Dang it. Here it is. Always a choice. Okay. This is that tearful moment where she's like, oh, there's always a choice. So Padme is immune to fear, which pretty sweet, right? Now, I'm curious, though, if you use fear on her, will she still dispel it to the others? I think that will still be the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Whenever a light side ally loses protection up, they recover 5% health. All allies can't gain or lose turn meter. That's what I don't like. I'm so good with manipulating the turn meter that it's disappointing when I can't. Like, really disappointing when I can't. And so I'm saddened by that. But at the same time, I think that what she's doing here, she's creating a team that it's going to be great. It's going to be a very heavy-hitting, very powerful team. Continuing on, turn meter, whenever an enemy attacks out of turn against the Galactic Republic ally, that ally gains protection up for 10 protection up 10% and does not stack with itself for 1 turn. This is increased to 40% if Padme is the leader, which you want her to be the leader, right? This protection up, okay, can't be prevented or dispelled. So that's going to be freaking tough, right? Because, yes, Yoda does grant protection up. I don't think that he's necessarily going to suck, but he's not going to get those turn meter buffs that he was getting with the rest of his kit. So that's definitely something that you want to remember, right? Because if he's not getting those turn meter buffs, then I don't know. Like it's definitely going to affect him in a negative way. So keep that in mind. Now, you do and you can get a lot of turn meter using turn meter. You do and can get a lot of protection using Yoda, but he's probably not going to be where you're going to want to go, right? Now, again, basic ability does physical damage, which can't be evaded. All Galactic Republic allies gain 10% protection up for 1 turn, right? And at the end of that turn, all that other crap happens, right? They'll lose the protection, gave 5% health. She is a great healer. cunning plan. Dispel all debuffs on light side allies, and they recover 50% health for each Galactic Republic ally, and each debuffed and dispelled from themselves. So, right, if they have a lot of debuffs on them, they're going to get a lot of health back, and it adds up pretty freaking quickly. Graceful Assault, deal physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. This was the kick that we saw. Pretty cool, right? It's a pretty cool kick. Stun them for 1 turn, which can't be copied or dispelled. Then call all light side allies with protection up and Jedi Knight Anakin to assist. That's odd because Jedi Knight Anakin is a light side ally. Why would they have to add him to this? I mean, I guess even if he doesn't have protection up, that's, I don't know. It just seems almost like overkill, but at the same time, you know, maybe it's probably not. So, this is what I'm thinking, okay? You're not going to be able to prevent this protection up, right? When she, for her unique, right? And I'm specifically talking about the event. I still think that the best way to do this, because it only stacks with itself, is to jump onto your Separatist team, right? Let me jump down here real quick. Separatists. All right. And from what we've heard from CG Carey, she said that, you know, you can use any team that's solid, any team that really is. The plumber streaming again. You can use anything, but she did say that droids would be the way to go. Now, that's kind of why, I mean, they want you to obviously get Droidica. They want you to get B1. I'm not going to be able to get either of those. I mean, there's no way, unless, even if I drop like $100, there's still not a way that I could get Droidica or the B1. I'm not even farming Battled B1 right now, simply because I'm still farming Cartho Nassi, which is a whole video unto itself, and it's infuriating. But I don't know, like, a lot of these guys attack outside of their turns. You've got this Dooku does. He has 100% counter. He has 100% counter chance, and that's doubled against Jedi. Not doubled, but the effects are doubled against Jedi. Let's see. Newt doesn't. B2, you know, he doesn't attack out of. This is why I like B2. Is he doesn't attack out of his turn, but he takes another turn, and so that's cool. I like that. And so that's why I'm focusing on B2. I like the idea is when he's hit, he's going to have a second turn, or has a chance to have a second turn. He's going to go again. That's pretty sweet. I'm getting up the IG Magna Guard. I worry about this. It might be a wasted time. But I really want to go for 7 stars on my account, on my normal account. And I'm putting my faith in this one. Now, part of the reason why I'm doing this is simply because I've got his abilities all geared up except for his Zeta here. I'm not so sure it's going to be that important. Because a lot of the stuff, I don't know, but the stun I like, right? So maybe the Zeta here, I'm still thinking the Zeta for Dooku might be where I put it. I don't have all my Zetas on Grievous yet, so I might be Zetaing him. I have 2 available Zetas, which makes me nervous. I'd like to go with the Geonosians. I just don't think that mine are high enough, and I can't get them to be high enough between now and when I think the event is actually going to start. And so, yeah, but right. I mean, if I could pull a Paul from the Escape Pod cast and roll a freaking 300 thing and pull him, then I'd love that. That'd be awesome. My chances aren't that aren't that good. So, but then I'm going to go with a Asajj for my next one. And yeah, I think that she is going to be a great kit. I think she's going to be a great addition to the game. I think based on what we're seeing with a lot of the other things, as far as like reworks go, there's going to be a lot of other reworks that should hit the fan probably in the next couple of months at the very latest. I'd be willing to bet that more Jedi reworks are coming probably within weeks is my thought. I really think that weeks is what we see. Typically what we've seen in the past is like some kind of event, you know, is announced, then you have like week or 2 weeks to get ready for it, and then you have the event and it goes on and it launches, and while it's going on and launching, then you have something else that comes out. I think that's a great time specifically to do reworks, and I think with all the reworks that could be coming, man, I'm stoked. I'm really freaking stoked about this. But let's go ahead and jump into it and kind of I'm gonna ramble on, guys, while I do this. But talk to me about what your thoughts are, and if you have any questions or thoughts or concerns, any topics you want me to discuss, let's hit it up. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna jump over and start going to this Grand Arena. Now, when it comes to Grand Arena, and one thing, guys, let me say this before I even go any further. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You know, sometimes I sit in my chair upstairs and I'm just like, oh, is anyone going to show up today? You know, whatever. And I love doing this. And if no one showed up, I'd come down here and I'd talk to myself, which is a totally different thing unto itself. But like, thanks for showing up. I really enjoy this. I love the support that you guys have given me throughout this whole time. So, all right. Boop. There it is. All righty. So, Grand Arena. You guys know that I'm not great at this. I won't lie. But I'm excited. Now, where we're going to use Padme. First off, I think she's going to be a solid... Thank you, Albin. I think she's going to be a solid character in Arena. Definitely Grand Arena. Arena for sure. I don't know if she'll defeat the meta. I was told there'd be strippers on the stream. Well, I could, but this is a family-friendly show. I mean, family-friendly. You've got to look at my mug, so, you know. I apologize, Junior Darth. All right. Also, total candor here. I come on here because I need help from you guys to help me to defeat this. It's just what I do. Audio is low. Why is my audio always low? I'm going to turn it up a little bit. If I blast you guys out, let me know. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and fight First Order. Simply because I like fighting the First Order. Wincy low. She is immune to fear, so she shouldn't work. She should work fine against Darth Revan. She should work fine against Darth Revan. JTR and the droids. All right. All right. I gotta point out my friend there, Deadpool Kyle. He's gonna get a graphic out there and he's gonna start doing roster reviews. Not Rasta reviews. Or roster reviews. Rasta reviews. Which I'm excited about. Because that just sounds cool. Freaking. You know, I'm gonna... Oh, this is always tough. Boom! Boom! Ha-ha! Hit him up, guys. Deadpool Kyle's he's a pretty great guy. I like him. So, keep that in mind. I don't know why that necessarily you know. But hit him up on Discord, right? He's a good fella. Boom, sucker. I don't like the First Order Executioner. Mostly because I don't like the way that he treated Finn in the movie. That's just me, I'm sure, but I don't care for it. I don't. Yeah. All right. JTR with the attack. Boom, boom. There you go. Now, I will say that normally I would ramble on for as long as I possibly can. You guys know me. That's what I like to do. I'd love to talk. I also didn't like how Rose treated Finn. Uh-oh. What did I do? I didn't like how Rose treated Finn. I've got to say this, guys. I don't... Not even... Oh, okay, good. Whew. Sorry. Someone was talking to me. Worried I did something wrong. Okay, so it's not that I don't like Kelly Marie Tran. Like, I've got no problem with her, although I've really only seen her in episode 7. When the actor does a good job with what you have to work with, like with the source material, that's not their problem. She kissed him against his will, then fainted. Yeah, it's essentially what happened. I gotta say that what bothers me though is the character is just not well written. It's not, and that's nothing against her, right? As an actress. I mean, look at Game of Thrones. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's the last season. Wait till it's over, then just binge the whole thing. Joffrey Baratheon. Giant douchebag. And I apologize for the language. I do. But he is. He is a terrible person. And, oh my gosh, I hate him so. Oh, it is infuriating on so many levels. But the actor who plays him, that's not his fault. He's quit acting because he got so many death threats because he did it so well. You hate him. But, I mean, product placement. All right, McDonald's, if you're watching. Or Dr. Pepper as well. You're probably not watching either. But, all right, let's see. Do I want to do a mirror match? Who did I even click on? Yeah, anyways, it's not the actor's problem. It's not the actor's fault if the characters are, bad. So, or if the characters are disliked. That's totally not up to them. That's not their problem. Especially if they do it well. Yeah. Yeah, and I agree. Junior Darth says sign of a good actor is you hate his character so much, right? I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's go up against, what's her face? Kira. Not Kira. Is it Kira? Yeah, Kira. I always think Kira with a K, but it's Kira with a Q. All right. Who should I use? All right, just a quick heads up too. Tips. Someone asked me like, "Hey, do some tips from Grand Arena." One tip: apparently, you can back out of a match if you're not going to win. I don't like doing that because it makes me feel like I've lost twice as much. Just saying. But by doing that, what you do is you actually save turn meter. You go back in and whatever. So I'm gonna pass that along. Yeah, not Kira, the Mother of Dragons. Totally different Kira. Who should I use, guys? I want to use Ewoks because that's just my de facto go-to. Ewoks are always. I could use. Let's see. Jedi. I've got got my Jedi up pretty high. I could use my Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan. That might be overkill, but I don't know. Offense, 20% critical damage. Maybe I'll swap them out here. Clone allies, 30% max health. Use special ability. All other team healing ability. I don't think I have any of those. I'm going in. All right. Let's see how we do. Now, Anakin's gear 12. He has no mods? Mostly modded. And I think these two. I know Kenobi's modded out. I think Ahsoka is. Yeah. I'm going to have to get, who was it? Pimpo, the mod father. You fully cleared DPK. Well, I mean, not in the sense like I did a background check, FBI style. I don't know. You know, he seems like a nice guy. That's the extent of my knowledge of him. So, yes. Oh, you sucker! Boom, boom. I love Ahsoka. I mean, she's such a great character. I'm so excited for the season 7. Like, I'm so stoked. Like, it's gonna be awesome. And I gotta say, guys, right now I'm listening to the. Maybe I shouldn't be attacking L3. L3 is not dying as quickly as I'd like her to. Yeah, I'm currently listening to the Count Dooku Jedi Lost book. It's the space opera. Oh, it's first off, if you guys have never listened to a oh, you freaking terrible person. I should probably pay more attention to the game than actually I am. I almost got overwhelmed by auto deploy team on the front line. Yeah, I've had that happen to me before too, Ray Rock. Who do I want to take out? Should I go with Kira? You leave Ahsoka alone. Leave her alone. That is a great question. Aldray asks if I think the Clone War content is done with or if it'll come back. I do think that we'll see more of it. I don't think we'll see more of it for a while. I think we could see small characters kind of filter in as like marquee events between, here and there, just like random stuff. But nothing as much as like a new raid with KOTOR. I don't necessarily see that. I could see maybe a few ships coming out of that, but then I think it would mostly be like ageless ships or ships that aren't specific to an age. That's what I think what we'll see. So let's do this. Let's throw in some scoundrels. See, I don't want to waste them just yet. All right. While I'm talking, you guys tell me what I need to be doing for Jedi Knight Revan, Grumpy McGee, and Grandmaster Yoda. But to finish answering that question, I do think that it's very possible that we'll see more stuff from KOTOR, but I don't think that we'll see as much emphasis on it from here on out. If they spent 2 years on KOTOR, they could spend 2 years on, and they kind of have, like, the Rebellion. It's like a year-ish on Rebellion, maybe like a year-ish on, the other stuff, like the resistance type crap. So I think it's possible that we could see like stuff filter in, but I think that's where they're going to be focusing on a lot more now. I think what we'll probably see is come March, April. No, it's past March. Come August, September. Yes. Come August, September, we'll switch over to like resistance stuff. To answer your question, Ray Rock, after the last bumbling attempt at my live stream Grand Arena, I went out and I put mods, not the greatest mods, and I Zated freaking Infus Nest. Okay? So she is gear 11, and she has most of her abilities. Her mods aren't the greatest. I have been working on her. She is now 5-star, which is better than I had her. A lot better than I had her. And she's Zated. So, keep that in mind. But again, back to my ramblings. I do think that I'm going to turn up my mic again. Let me know if I'm blowing you guys out. Yeah, and I think I think you're right, Junior Darth. 2 years on KOTOR was to get the casual fan aware of the content for the new proposed trilogy and to fill in the void between the movies. Yeah, now that we have a lot of stuff available, a lot of stuff out, I really think that we're going to see a lot more from the current stuff, the things that are on the line. So, all right, where was I? Okay, Jedi Knight Revan. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was. Jedi Knight Revan. I don't know. Do I want to go with CLS? I can beat a Revan with the CLS team, right? Get to go first. Take him out. Let's do it. I'm going to feel really stupid if I can't. But, I've been married for 10 years. So, put on some tenacity mods. So I'm okay with, or used to the feeling of feeling stupid. It's just, kind of how I roll at this point in my life. You guys ever have one of those, like, just songs that you sing in your head and it just is always there? For me, for whatever, and I have no idea why, but the song that keeps coming to my mind, like, every time is, I think it's the Air Force fight song. Like, there we go, off into the wild blue yonder, da, 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 da. Like, it always gets me. Like, I don't know why, but it just, like, comes into my head. I'm not a military person. I've got friends who were in the military, but that's, like, the extent of it. Oh, you freaking... I hate Yoda. Like, he's a butthole. I mean, he is. I don't care for him because he's just so freaking good. And... I mean, I love Yoda. Yoda's actually one of my favorite characters in all of canon. But man, do I actually hate him a ton in this game. Now, I'm right there with you, man. We need Hondo. It was funny. I had a conversation. I had a live stream with, again, Paul from, I want Belch from Rebels. I don't remember Belch from Rebels. But I had a conversation with... Paul from the Escape podcast, and one of the things that he was saying was that Hondo was going to be the raid reward in the mini raid in the new territory battles. So I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Oh, okay, I remember. Yes. I don't think that's necessarily the case. That would be awesome. I absolutely love Star Wars Rebels. Anyone who knows me, anyone who's been on this, who's known me long enough, knows that I do. I freaking love them. And Hondo's relationship with Belch, the Ugnaught, in that show, it's wonderful. It's like, it's charming. is really what it is. And I love it. I do. I so love it. So, all right. Let's see. Again, McDonald's, if you're watching. Or Dr. Pepper, for that matter. All right. Who do I want? Yeah, it's his BB-8. I completely agree. It's and it's cool to see the back and forth, right? It's cool to see that you can have a buddy, a pal, a friend who's not a droid, right? And oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, let's go after CLS. Who do I want for CLS? Got a lot of really good tunes out there. So, while I'm thinking about this, give me your ideas. I will be fighting the CLS. So again, give me your ideas. What I did here is I put kind of like my stronger teams, most of them at least, here, right? On the front line. First Order is not the strongest of strong teams, but it's decently strong. I've got, a Night Sisters team, which isn't the best Night Sisters team, but it's good. I mean, they're all Gear 12. I probably should have done them in a different order, a different combination. I've got Finn. I didn't re-Zeta him after the whole thing, but still a good defense. And then I had the Old Republic. I essentially put this one as an open door. I mean, it's Asajj. I almost called her Princess Sparkle Pants. What's her name? Hera. And then my Rogue One team. Now, this did pretty well for me last time. And then on the back row, I just threw all my crappier guys. Now, and the reason I did this is because I wanted to save my best for last. Now, the nice thing about this, and this is the only strategy that I really use when it comes to this, if I look at another guy's roster and I'm like, that guy's tough, and I'm gonna have a hard time beating that. What I like to do is I put some really strong, like not strong, but like medium strong teams front line. And then in the back, I put the mediocrity, right? I put the kind of my lower teams. I try to put things that I think will challenge the person, but not things that I will need later on. And that way he may or may not, or she, who knows, may or may not use his stronger teams here against these teams. I don't know. It's kind of a head game thing that I try to play. But all right, CLS. I'm going to go. All right, let's do we want to do Traya? Who am I using? I had cheese in the back as well, so I could save my good teams for offense. Yeah, Ray Rock gets it. Let's do Traya. Screw it. Traya. Do I want to do Revan? Do I want to do my own Traya? Ewoks are terrible against Traya. They are. I've done it many times, and I've tried it from every different combination. It does not work. Man, I'm all over the place. All right, here we go. Let's do Revan. Oh, wrong guy. You can do bounty hunters. I could do bounty hunters against Traya. Do you like the 3-versus-3 format with ships? It took some getting used to. I broke the top 100 in my own shard recently, and up to that point, I just really wasn't trying. But it's definitely. I mean, I like it. It's more challenging, I think, than the 5-on-5. Not by a ton, by any means, but it's still, I don't know, I like it. I do. I mean, I wish there was a little more to it, but that's just ships in general. So, thank you. It was frustrating because I'm not great with ships, and I'm not one that has been great with ships. I've been like lackluster at best. That's been kind of like my performance with ships. So it's been kind of nice to be able to say, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. So I still am not at the breaking of 100 or breaking of 50, and that's kind of where I want to get. But if you guys saw my last video, I really do think that a separatist event is coming, and I think it's possible. It may not be soon. I don't think it's like around the corner by any means. But I think it's possible that we will get a Thrawn-like event where we'll get a new fleet commander and a new ship, right? A new separatist ship. It could very well be, it could very well be that we are getting Grievous, right? And it would make sense because Grievous, it would be easy for them to do that. But I don't know. I'm not seeing. I think that there needs to be more to it, right? Now, personally, yeah, I think it's Trench. I want it to be Trench. Simply because I want another commander, right? I don't want them to have to, like, tweak Grievous to make Grievous better simply for the sake of making it easier. No, I want it to be as easy for them as possible, because then the more complicated the game becomes, the more possibility it is to break and all that other crap. But I don't know. Trench was a really cool character in Clone Wars, and I liked him. I thought he was awesome. Let's do this. All right. That's a pretty solid team against bounty hunters. How do I want to do this? None of them have a cleanse, though. Oh, Yoda kind of does, doesn't he? Have you joined the Fleet Discord so guides and strategies for each capital? No, I haven't joined the Fleet Discord. Ray Rock, if you'd be willing to put it in here, I'd love to put a link in here. I'd love to hook up with that. And anyone else, or just hit me up on Discord as well. So let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, balls, I hit the wrong one. Haha, take that, Django. Seriously, wouldn't it be awesome if you could, like, chop off Django's head? Kind of like a finish him move. I think that would be pretty cool. That's the one that I wanted to do at the beginning. I don't know why I healed him on the... that was dumb. Oh, you start throwing out missiles? You pocket rockets? Put Zaris instead of Yoda. I would, but I've already started it. I'm going to go after this guy. Young Boba. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a trouble here. Boom, and Boba is gone. All right, guys, quick question. And this is a legitimate question. Galaxy of Combat. Finish him. Boba Fett. Dead or alive? Every time. Like, it's just every time. Because, personally, I think he's alive. But, I don't know. Because, yeah, they love their rockets. All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to go after the Night Sisters, because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that are going to bother me the most. I'm using my bounty hunters. Boba is... it's the AoE that I like. And this is what I'm thinking, right? Should be alive according to the original EU, not the legend title. Yeah, I think that he is... I think he is alive. Even if you look at the the new stuff. Like, the only thing that I think would declassify him or make him not alive is the stuff from Aftermath, right? The little asides in Aftermath, which all lead up to the Mandalorian series, which I'm really freaking stoked about. I'm hands down, I am more excited for the Mandalorian series and like really anything else on television right now. Boom goes dynamite, sucker. No, you go die now. But yeah, like really, really excited. All right, so guys, Ray Rock came through. This is the Fleet Discord, a link to the Discord. If you're struggling with Fleet, and I am one that struggles with Fleet. I'm not great when it comes to Fleet. I don't have a lot of, why did I do that? I don't have a lot of, stay nerdy, my friends. Stay nerdy. What's his face? Junior Darth. So, yeah, Blackbeard, we actually went through the kit earlier. What do you think of it? Post the link in here as well. Sure. What do you think of the kit? Are you excited for it? I mean, tell me your thoughts. Hit me up. Oh, my goodness. Because I'm pretty stoked. So Blackbeard has it looks I'm pretty stoked, guys. I am. I think this is gonna be awesome. Yeah. Someone asked if I flexed on here, and I was like, maybe. I don't know what you mean by that. All right, guys. Now my goal is I have about an hour left, but I also haven't seen Avengers Endgame. And I am actually going to leave here. My beautiful, lovely wife has given me permission, because if anyone who says like, oh, you have to ask permission from your wife, you either don't have a good marriage or you're not me, right? So she's like, hey, just go see it. Now, I'm super stoked. But it's about 15 minutes away. It's a 3-hour movie. If I go now, But instead, I was like, no, I got to do a live stream. Because otherwise I wasn't going to didn't do anything today. Like have a video to put out. And I was like, I got to give him a video. I mean, I got to do a video. That's, again, I love doing this. All right. Let's jump back and then. I'm going to skip the Treya team for now. And I'm going to jump down to Kira. Now, Kira was a team that I tried earlier and got hosed. I didn't get hosed. I just didn't do well. Infinity War's fun. I liked it. I really did. But it's long, right? Now, this is like Lord of the Rings long. I mean, it's 3 hours. And that's not extended version director's cut long. That's like just the movie. I know, and I wanted to go see it with my family, but like I actually want to take my oldest daughter, but she's only 8. And like part of me's worried that let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna do droids. She's easily scared. What the hell? And so like my fear is that, it's going to freak her out, and I don't necessarily want to do that. And I'm excited to go, but I got to see it first, and let's do this. Grievous. That's what's his face. Dooku. So I really want to see it. Like I'm really stoked for it. Ha! There we go. Oh, you butthole. Like every time. I don't care for her. This may not have been a smart move, guys. All right. Let's do this. Nope. Nope. That just pissed off L3. Don't mess with a woke woman. Or a woke droid, apparently. Boom. Hooga! Seems like that's the thing. I don't think that this is nearly as complicated as some of the other kits that we've seen. And that's what I kind of like about it. Oh, you butthole. Yeah, this was not a good team to use. I think it's the Blackbeard, to answer your question, what makes her stand out. A lot of the Jedi, a lot of the Galactic Republic give that. You sicken me, Kira. And L3C more so. It's a lot of it is the crap. The no turn meter gain, no turn meter lost. It's a straight battle between. People always seem to take out Kira first. All right, good to know. It's a straight battle between light and dark. Between your team and theirs. And with, let's do this. I'm going all in, guys. Jedi and Rebel. Neither one of those are Rebel, are they? So. Yeah, this is happening. This is happening. Because, again, a movie could be starting in like 20 minutes and I got to get there. And I'm not going to, dink around with friggin' L337 because she likes to, I don't know, assert dominance or something. Let's see. Anyways, I think that she's a solid I think she's a solid character. And I'm excited for her. Like, I really am. Mostly because I think she's going to be a pretty... Oh, USOB. I think she's going to be a pretty sweet addition to the Grand Republic. I really do. I'm curious, or I was curious, if they would give her a Grand Republic or a Senator tag. Because if they give her a Senator tag, that opens up a lot of potential for like other senators. It really will. Now, the answer to that is I think that her kit was actually designed with Anakin in mind. So Audrey473 asks or says, I hope she has synergy with Anakin. I think she does, and I think she does for sure. Which again, if she has synergy with Anakin, then her kit would probably work really well with Ahsoka and Kenobi too. So, take that, freaking Kira team. Infuriating. It's just infuriating. All right, let's see what I'm up against. All right, I've raised the stakes a bit. Oh, okay, so. Ewok teams. Oh, he thinks he's going to get me with Ewok teams. Fool doesn't know who he's messing with. All right. First off, got to take out this Rebel team because I don't like Rebel teams. I actually don't like any teams that I'm going up against. It's just kind of who I am as a person. But it's, who would be the fifth member? Hopefully that freaking, I want to say Quarren. The big guy dude, what do they call him? Mon Calamari Jedi that is apparently added in the game. I don't think it'll be added, but let's throw Kira. You know what? Screw that. Let's do this. I'll put Captain Rex on just in case. I mean, I don't need him, but my Womp is not fully maxed out yet. So RX. Nope. Not a doctor. All right, there we go. The answer is, as far as a fifth member, I don't know. Someone who gives protection up. Yoda could be good because he gives a lot of protection up, like a ton of it. Take you out first. Ha ha! But yeah, like I think anyone who gives protection up, I think would be viable as a fifth member of that team. And it depends on who you're going up against as well. So I'm not entirely sure. Booyah, Grandma. All right. So I don't know. Like, it's a really good question. As far as fifth meme, I mean, anyone who gets benefits. I mean, you've got C-3PO, you've got R2-D2. They're great support characters. Great support characters. Let's see. Who is this? Who am I fighting against? Thanks, Deadpool. I appreciate it. Deadpool says he likes my sound effects and my enthusiasm. You know, generally speaking, guys, I'm a pretty happy guy. You know, from time to time, life gets you down, but I just try to remain as positive as I can, because the alternative is being miserable, and that's no fun. All right, let's try this. I even forgot who I was attacking. Galactic power, I think I'm a little over 4.1 million. Oh, crap. This was probably the wrong team. Yep. Probably the wrong team. But let's go ahead and... We've made our bed, so let's go ahead and lie in it. Butthole. No. Friggin' Jedi training ray. Oh, all right, guys. Why did I do that? Oh, friggin' R2. You're asleep the whole first movie, and this is what happens. You come back, and you're just cranky and angry. So, Jedi training Rey. Who is she? Who's her baby daddy? Baby daddy. Who's her daddy? Not baby daddy, because probably Finn would be my guess. But yeah, it hurt me emotionally to do that. It really did. So let's do this. Yeah. Let's go back to Traya. Do I want to do a Traya on Traya team? Not worth it, Deadpool Kyle. Or Ray Rock. Too late. Don't have Jedi training anymore. I've used her. So... No. No, I don't have Magna Trooper geared. So let's jump back over here. I used him. I used him with that one team that I was hating. It was probably a mistake. Looking in hindsight, seems like it was. BB. go after the Ewoks. Now this is where I should have used B2, because those Ewoks, when they just keep on going. Mirror match Ewoks. Oh, no, wrong Ewok. Bad still. Yeah, Basilos. Do. Let's see how my Ewoks match up. Nest Solo the Bone Zone Nerdy. No idea what you mean by Bone Zone. Oh. Can Nest solo the Ewoks? Will the red-haired Avenger, I don't know, do something? Really, no leadership ability? Oh, I do too, Albion. All right, can Nest solo the Bone Zone? All right, who do I want to attack first? Paplu, Chirpa, Wicket. Well, you live and you learn. Booyah! Attack! 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 Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I really need to get Nest up to gear 12 or to 7-star, because like it's just unfortunate. Like, I mean, it is. I mean, look at this. Like, she's 5-star. If she were 7-star, this would be easier, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not. Goodbye, Chirp Wicket. Hello, Paplu. I'm coming for you and your fat, chubby cheeks. I feel like Paplu, if he were a chipmunk, he would be the fat, chubby one. What do they call him? Theodore. Alvin Simon Theodore, right? Paplu is the Theodore of the Ewoks. So, boom! Good call, guys. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. That is just like the Wampa can defeat an entire, Phoenix team. Nest is amazing. Apparently, she doesn't like teddy bears. All right. Let's go with Rogue One. He is. He is totally Theodore. All right. Do I want to do... I don't know. Do I want to do friggin' Treya against JTR? Is that too much? Is that overkill? Nest can solo Phoenix as well. I like Phoenix, but it's unfortunate that so many people can destroy them. I don't know. Is that too much? Is that overkill? I feel like it might be. Ah, my fillings. Don't chew ice if you have metal fillings. Ha! Or if you're live streaming, you should probably also not chew ice. It's kind of rude, I think, and I apologize. All right, let's do this. Let's check out my sifs. Yeah, I left it my sis. I don't know. What do you think? Right here. Yeah, it's doable. Let's give this one a shot. Treya versus Treya. The battle of the century. Night Sisters always beat JTR. They do. I don't have my Night Sisters anymore, though. Oh, you butthole. Take the girl who rebels out. I rebel. I'm so glad they left that part out of the movie, guys. Like, I was like cringeworthy in the trailer when I saw that. I was like, please don't be part of the movie. I remember seeing that. I'm like, I honestly hope that that's not like in the film, and they cut it out, which so good, because it would have been way more cringeworthy had they not. Oh, you. Goodbye. I'm actually kind of excited on like a totally different note. I got the Guardians of the Wills book. I'm gonna be reading it. I'm really excited because it's made reference to in one of the newer. I want to say it was Master and Apprentice. The Guardians of the Wills was made reference to, and so I'm kind of stoked because I don't know it super well, and so I'm curious to see. All right, here's what I'm thinking, guys. Are you ready for this? Curious to see if it's good or not. That's where I was going with that. Right there. What do you think? I'm thinking it's possible. Chase with Xeris versus JTR. All right. Xeris being the leader? That can't be the Xeris being the leader. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you guys would like me to read those books out loud, but it would be fun for sure. I don't know if I could do the voices. And I'm sure I'd get distracted enough that you guys would be like, okay, that's enough. Let's do it. Let's see how this works. This will be an interesting setup. I feel like I'm either going to get hammered, holy crap, like that, or, whew. Oh my goodness. I really need to get my Chase up. I mean, I think he's gear 10, but he's not nearly as good as he should be. Yeah, not Chase, but Baze. He's just getting hosed. On poor old Chirrut, all by himself. Not anymore. He's gonna join. He's gonna be one with the Force here in a second. Yeah. That was not. JTR counters Xeris. Gotta love that. Oh, that's fun. All right. So let's do this. Let's hop back over here. Without fracture isolate, I don't see how I could be able to take this team out. Fracture or isolate. I've got isolate. But if I use it there, kind of stuck here. All right. Let's do this. Now, guys, if I can take out these last two teams, I'm going to end this stream. Is that overkill? I feel like that's overkill. Need to get through Treya. True. This is what I'm thinking. Something like this, and then I use these three next time. Mirror match on Treya. That's the thing, is if I don't get the other territory, then it doesn't do me any good. Let's try this. Ray Rock, if I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat. Not my other hat, because that's the good one. Oh, you ballsack. I say that to the lady of the group. All right, now who am I going to isolate? Do I want to isolate BB-8? Or do I want to isolate Jedi Training Ray? I'm going to go with... Oh, that sucked. Oh, this is aggravating. B-word. How is... Oh, it's a menage a trois of pain. Oh, ballsack. Inflict tenacity down, Treya's full health. Healing immunity. Oh, I split it up, guys. This is stupid. Oh, that's just embarrassing. Yep, I should have. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm sending in my murder bears. I have a lot of learning experiences to Jason. It's what they say, right? Failure is just... Take that, baby, you little... That's right. Don't mess with the murder bears. They come bash your head in. That was dark. I apologize. That's right. That's right. Take that. Oh, this like drives me crazy. Just don't kill Ewok Elder. That's what's up. Love it. Now. All right. Now, guys, after I finish this battle, I have to be... Can't handle the cuteness. That's right, she can't. We saw that on that one planet with all those cute little porgs, right? Here's the thing. I've got to whittle this team down. Because as soon as I can do this, I am going to skedaddle. And I am going to go to that movie that I was mentioning earlier. Can I outspeed them? I don't know. Not with that team, I don't think. Let's see. $223. $252. Yeah, I'm not. I think all my speed guys are gonna be used up by now. Whoops. $240. Let's see. 187. Yeah. Let's do that. See, if I can just take one of them out, then I can just whittle the rest of them down. I feel like a healer would probably work real well here. Yep. I'm right there with you. If we all got lucky with Leia. I mean, if she does well. Oh, you ballsack. I hate when he does that. Let's see which one is the... Yay! Oh, you need to get rid of those sub 5. I know, I do. I don't know why I did that. All right, guys. It hurts me here, but I am going to back out. I don't like doing it simply because I do feel like I'm losing twice. Well, thanks, Alvin. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Like, I love doing this. This is, yeah, and I didn't have any other options. Let's see. Potency when Kennedy. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking. Bounty hunters. Let's see where we go. Let's see where it takes us. Okay. Not a great start. Boom. Okay. So I've dealt. So I don't have faith that I'm going to win this one. You turdmonger. Shoot. Oh, that hurts me. Ah. About Nihilus HK, another Sith. Oh, man. That's a good idea. Nihilus HK, another Sith. So Nihilus HK, who were my last Sith? We've got some shock going. Let's give it a shot. Come on. Oh. Balls. I'm actually trying to finish this John Starwalker so I can go watch Endgame. I do have IPD. All right, so let's jump over to Empire. I don't know. What do you think? I know. Leia. Treya. IPD is one that I do need to get up, though. Because I don't even have good mods on them. I don't have them geared up. One of them with IPD. Valiant effort. Come in and clean up. So let's do that then. Let's do... this. Need a pre-taunt. Ha ha! Yes! All right. One down. 2.5 to go. I don't know. Is that... Just gotta take out the other one. And then whittle the other girl down. Take that. Oh, golly. No, that was painful. That sucked. I'm doing it. Murder bears for the win. I have A. I have Tico. Tebow. Not Tico. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Tico! My lights are shaking. Whew. I got this. Yeah. What? Murder bears against the Sith, my friends. It is win-win. I mean, not really, but still, in a situation like this. Oh. And then he gains protection up. You turd! Huh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got to take a look before I go. All right, it's just a ship. Ewoks, babies. And I say it's just a ship because let's face it, because I'm so great with ships. Oh. Bone Zone brings it home, guys. I'm going to get one attempt here. I'm really wanting this to work out. I'm not crying. There was just something in my eye. Yeah, why not? Like I said, if you missed earlier on, I specifically said that I was not good with ships. So this is why. Now I've just got to survive this round of balls. Guys, I gotta say, this is one of the first times that I've like done fairly well. Oh, who did even choose? Oh, I say that, and then I botch it. Oh, like this has been one of the best rounds of this Grand Arena that I've had in a long time. Like I've done pretty well. I hold my own most of the time, but again, I'm more of a collector than anything, and with that, sometimes I don't focus on a lot of things that I should. I focus on what I want, and this. Oh man, he's done it. Okay, good. That's all right. That's all right. I've got other capital ships. He's got one ship left. I'm good. Oh, my heart is like pounding. Jeez. Oh, man. Guys, I appreciate you staying with me. It's been an hour and 30 minutes that I've been live streaming. You guys are the best. This is this has been crazy. We should know more about the event probably in the next couple of days, next couple of hours even. Stay glued to the stay glued to your the forum because we're going to be getting a lot more information. Now I'm glad that I was able to take him out because it looks like he was able to do some damage to me. So guys, thank you again for staying with me. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share. Check out my links in the section below. Visit my Going Nerdy website. Follow me on Real Going Nerdy on Instagram and Twitter, where I'll be posting myself go into the movie, assuming that I can still sneak out of the house in time. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, my friends, and as always, smile and stay nerdy.